Okay, round 2. I'm going to try this again. Starting off with the Tier 1 modded car, the fastest car we will be driving at any point today. Coming out of the tunnel now, straight into 2 roadblocks. This is where I gain the most points in this game. Crashing straight into roadblocks gives me 5 points. We had 2 there in a row. Leaving that main strip there, that road is crazy when you play this game. Coming out, the police are already there, already ready. So the sooner you can get off that main strip, the better. I seem to have taken the same turning as I did in game 1 here. I've also taken the right and then the left here. Down past what Alex from Survive the Hunt would call the Bincident. Finding ourselves another roadblock here, so really good start. No pedestrians run over just yet, no roadblocks missed, so full points for me so far. As we're getting blocked in again by the police here. They're not too bad down these narrow roads as I crash straight into the lamppost there as we reach the 1 minute mark. Another roadblock, so a great start. Although it's starting to get blocked in here by the police. The SWAT team, the helicopters are all around us as well, so maybe the best thing for me to do here would be to head straight into the tunnel here. Great idea. Keeps that helicopter from being able to shoot my car more. And another roadblock. Really good start this time, straight into double figure points here, all within a minute or so. And now heading up to the main part of the city. These main roads are where I'm most likely to find roadblocks there, as I almost take the wrong turning there into the underground car park. Probably not ideal as there's going to be no roadblocks there, so heading up the main strip here, heading north, looking for as many roadblocks as I can. This car, this first Tier 1 car, as we damage the car even more here for no points. This car is the one that can take the most of these roadblocks, so any chance I can get. Passing the 2 minute mark, we gain ourselves another extra point. That's 1 point for every minute survived, 5 points for every roadblock destroyed, and as you saw there, +2 for squeezing tiny little gaps, shooting the gaps there. So we picked up a couple of those in a row there, and yet another roadblock. Really happy with the way this game has started. The car is not in great condition, but still running quite well at the moment, so we'll stick with this car for now. The rules will be when I eventually run out of here we go, another roadblock. Once this car runs out of steam, the next tier I need to drive something slower. Still use a fast car, which I will probably be aiming to endeavour for, but it just has to be worse than this one. And then when we get to tier 3, I need to choose a deliberately slow car before we get to the finale, which is tier 4, where I need to find myself a motorbike. Something that I've had a real issue with finding motorbikes at the moment. They seem to spawn here when I'm in the fast car. I see them on the roads, but as soon as I'm in that slow car, I'm going to need to find a place where motorbikes spawn here. Into the 3 minute mark, taking out another roadblock. 50 plus points here already, and we're only 3 minutes in. I'm liking this so far. I'm quite happy with this run. Still avoiding losing any points at the moment, which, if you didn't already know, is any pedestrians run over. Ooh, another 2 points there as I squeeze that gap nicely behind the SWAT car team. Almost took out a pedestrian there. That would have been -2. Missing a roadblock as well gives me -1. But here we go, a massive roadblock. We take them out. 5 cars there in a roadblock. I've not seen that before. So they do pick me off with a couple of bullets there before I manage to pull away and leave. Pedestrians running across the road. They make it very difficult for me to dodge them. 4 minutes gone, an extra point there. So as you can see, just surviving for a long time and collecting 1 point every minute is not really a great way to build up points. I need to be actively searching for these roadblocks, actively looking for gaps to try and squeeze through. See if I can get myself between 5 and 2 points there. 7 in total if I can do 2 in a row. Another roadblock there. This is the best road for it, I think. Just running up and down this road might get a little bit boring, but it's an optimal place to find those roadblocks. But I'm trying to look for other places where I can also find spawning roadblocks. Another one here, look at that. I'm really happy with this. We're into 70 points and not even 5 minutes gone. A much better start than the previous attempt I had at this. So looking good so far. Another thing we need to be looking into there is crashing into cars or police cars that aren't roadblocks. That doesn't give me any points. It's slowly going to damage the car, as we see here now, just starting to smoke a little bit. The car has seen better days, so I will be needing to get out of this modded car shortly. Last time I took on oh, what a gap there. Took 7 quick points. What I managed to do last time round was to grab a police car. I thought this might be a good idea. I thought it had bulletproof tires, but as we saw in that previous episode, eventually they did manage to shoot my tires out. So I think, you know, a little bit of body armor for the car and also the battering ram. But here we go. For the first time, I've managed to find a half-decent car here in the auto repairs. The Infernus. What a color scheme as well. We gain ourselves 3 extra points for a successful car swap there. We're into tier 2 now. Any car slower than the one I was in before, but preferably I want to always be going for either a fast or a very armored car. I might have to try some of the other police vehicles if I can manage to pull that off. Here we are then, 6 minutes into the run. Second car now. So I think in the last game I managed to survive in the modded car for a little bit longer than this, but I'm away quite successfully, and this car in nowhere near as poor condition as the previous episode's police car that I had. We take out another roadblock there, smashing into a few other police cars on our way, so that's going to damage this car. This one is not armored, so it's not going to survive anywhere near as long as the previous car. As we're desperately trying to get that extra roadblock there, but I was slowed down quite a lot by the NPC's car as we almost take out a pedestrian there, but luckily the police do it for us, and a lamppost saves us there from getting blocked in as well. So we're away again. This car's got some pretty good acceleration. Not particularly impressed with the car's handling, especially if we lose a wheel here. As we pass the 7-minute mark and take on another roadblock there for a quick, easy 6 points. Now we're looking at already 100 points. We've got 100 points and we're only on the second car, so pretty much the same score as I had in the last run already. More roadblocks to take out, which gives us the extra 5 points. The other rule sets here now. I'm not allowed to use weapons. I think that will degrade the quality of this game if I start shooting at the police. So as we miss a roadblock there, but can we get back before he gets in the car? Yes, we can. Sometimes when you pass the roadblock, they get in the car, and I think once that car's moving, it's not going to count. So we lose a point, but we gain back 5, so +4 there. For saving the run slightly and going back for the roadblockers again. We're getting pedestrians. We're getting NPC cars getting in the way of our roadblocks. As we gain another point for reaching the 8-minute mark now. 118 points. This is a really good. Whoa! This is a really good run. Although I seem to be getting taken out by NPCs quite a lot, and I accidentally there spun out into a pedestrian, so we lose 2 points for killing someone. Gaining 5 back though with another roadblock. Quite impressed with the amount of roadblocks spawning in this one this time. This might be quite a hard run to beat. But as we keep going, dodging another little gap there, getting ourselves 2 extra points and crashing into a police car. This doesn't get us points. This is slowly damaging my car. Not the greatest idea. You know, I'm driving like a bit of a stabbed rat here. Ooh, as we crash again. But I need to. I think, you know, I need to just drive as fast as I can to find as many roadblocks as quick as I can, because the helicopter's constantly chasing me, shooting the car, causing a lot of damage. It won't survive for as long as I perhaps would like it to. As we reach the 9-minute mark and find another roadblock. Really good points here. I think this is definitely the way to go. Trying to get ourselves roadblocks where we can. Well, it was a nice gap I shot there, but then straight away crashed. So all taken away there. My great driving ruined quickly, and we do it again. Crashing and gaining no points for this. We've got to start watching that, especially once we're out of tier 1 car. I think we need to start to be a little bit more select with where we drive, how we drive. Easier said than done though, and as we pass this police station here, I have noticed the police do have motorbikes, and they do sometimes spawn there, so I was having a little quick check there to see if they were there, which they weren't, although I think I might be That might be quite impressive if I can pull off a motorbike, a police motorbike steal there right outside their shop, the cop shop. So we gained quite a few points there in quick succession. Back into my favourite car park, the red car park. Nothing spawning here worth anything. It's weight in gold, I think there. Not that we're looking to change car yet. I think this one still has a little bit to go. I'm very surprised I still have all 4 wheels. You know, the police's best, the best advice I could give them is to try to take one of my wheels out. This car is horrific when it comes to controlling it once it's lost a wheel. We shot a tiny little gap there right before taking that roadblock out, so 7 extra points. We are now up to over 150 points. I was not expecting to be able to get this kind of a score this early in practice runs here. It's doing very, very well, I think, only in the second of 4 cars. So a great little run, really impressed. We passed the 10-minute mark, and past the 11-minute mark now, so we gain the extra point there. Looking at a high score here already. There's no way I'm going to get a worse score than the previous one. The top road here, lots and lots of roadblocks. This is exactly what I wanted. Looking to try and get ourselves as many roadblocks before this car dies, and then with tier 3 I think it would be worth.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Oh, easier said than done. I get wasted there by a roadblock. So -7 points. They got me into the red, which loses 3 points, and then a death is -4. So we finish with 155 points, a massive gain on my previous score. Really impressed with that. I think that high score there is going to be one of the hardest to beat. And we didn't even get to round 3, where I actually think the best thing to do would be to find ourselves a truck, something massive, because even those, when they have 1 wheel left, I can still drive them. They might be able to block me in a little bit easier because I'll be very slow, but I'll still be able to run through those roadblocks. So looking forward to trying to have another attempt like this, but actually make it to at least tier 3. And then the discussion of trying to find a motorbike. Good luck to me. Anyway, until next time.